date with Elvis? Don't you wanna go on a date with Elvis? The Elvis in your heart and the Elvis of the flesh can never coexist. Don't you wanna go on a date with Elvis? Everybody's gone on a date with Elvis. He picks you up in his private plane and takes you to his favorite spot, eating bacon sandwiches together on a vacant lot. Pythons on the telly when you fly back home from bed, but either he's in Aspen or he's dead. You think you see a specter floating by the burial mound. The one you think you know is not the one that's in the ground. Nowadays he comes inside a can. Nowadays he's more idea than man. Don't you wanna go on a date with Elvis? Don't you wanna go on a date with Elvis? Don't you want to go on a date with Elvis? Don't you want to go on a date with Elvis? Don't you want to The algae's always greener in the other muck pond, he said. Muck pond's an interesting way of putting it, she said. Just 1 week she thought she would be against if he knew what life was like on the other end of the fence. Well, this past weekend he was too sick to move, but it might be the flu or some viral infection. But into the bathroom with abdominal pains, he looked at himself and saw a woman's reflection. His wife came in with a smirk and said, "You were saying about muck pond." She looked him up and down like he'd look at her, but he was too paralyzed to respond. He felt lighter, he knew that for certain. His wife stood back and hoped he'd see the appeal. And when she asked him to peel back the curtain, she knew then for sure what she was seeing was real. He was an alright looker as a man, she'd say, but even better as a female. His new form didn't register to him as himself, and he just fainted with an exhale. It's only a physical form. It's only a physical form, honey. I'll exist here with you if you exist here with me. Well, their marriage had been strained for a while, but this was like Christmas, she'd wager. Give him encouragement, a few trips to Nordstrom, and being a girl would become second nature. The algae's always greener in the other muck pond, she said. The green of your dress really brings out your eyes, her wife said. I never thought I'd feel as free as I do now, she said. It's only a physical form, honey. I'll exist here with you if you exist here with me. the party's over, hand over all your weed and alcohol. Who here runs this operation? We gave the DA a call. I thought I knew them from somewhere. I knew them from somewhere. Yeah, they're looking older, maybe 70. They've aged impeccably, but that's them definitely. We used to joke about this. We haven't the faintest of what you're talking about, ma'am. We're only ordinary officers of the law. Every little breath she takes is magic. King of pain around your finger. I own every album, I know every song. Sang till I burst alone and started reading Jung, which I was still so young. We're not the men you think we are. No, just Canada and get in the car. Oh, we'll confiscate your contraband. Oh, we're not in any famous band. I'm not crazy, I can prove it. I have all the proof to prove it. That this is just some government conspiracy to make a fool of me. It's synchronicity. Gee, that was a close one, wasn't it, Andy? Gee, that was a close one, wasn't it, Stingo? I know money's tighter than it used to be on a cop's salary. It's life though, I agree, but this pot and Pinot Green helps out our dignity, helps out our dignity. Life isn't something to be flippant about. But you're behind the wheel, may as well be in a blackout. Taking a ride in a glass taxi. Taking a ride in a glass taxi. Here in the space where the law don't apply. You're still on Earth, down Park Avenue you fly. There's a constellation that spells DUI. Taking a ride in a glass taxi. Struck from the side in a glass taxi. Oh, it might be a cliche, true, but nothing's a cliche when it's happening to you. I wish I had more than just sentimental jive. The world would be markedly worse if you weren't alive. Just like the line in the pavement where the Berlin Wall stood. made up like a Renaissance painting, lit evocatively like a noir detective film. They'd never closed the curtains, never dimmed the light, but there was a first time for everything that night. And a lone strip of moonlight shines upon the bed, and a lone strip of moonlight shines directly on their heads. In the dim light and a long embrace, they looked across the bed at an animal's face. They were coherent, but they were swine. A brand new skull upon a human spine, and a lone strip of moonlight shined upon the bed. And the lone strip of moonlight transmogrified their heads. In the evening, when the moonlight's strong, you don't want to lay there and the moonbeam's too long. It was like Noah's Ark above the neckline, animal skulls upon the spine. Found new positions and new techniques. Found it hard to kiss with mandibles and beaks. They're drinking coffee in an insect's den. If only Kafka could have seen them then. Their friends all went off to the human lines, in human beds with their human wives. Drop the bathrobes with a wink and a nod. Bask in the moon rays as a cephalopod, and a lone strip